Okay, so today we're going to be doing a nice breathing exercise for relaxation and awareness. Remember this victorious mind and spirit, the idea is that it sets us up for a good day, but at the same token, if we can't do it together in the morning, please feel free to use it at any time of the day to nurture your mind and spirit, which at the moment is an extremely important thing. Like I said yesterday, if we've got one negative or bad or tough, hard, challenging thing going on in our lives, well, we've got to hit it with two good ones, right? Otherwise, how how will, well, think about it. How will it work otherwise? So let's do it. Today we start with a new breathing pattern. So the idea is that we will we will breathe from 0 to 99. Um, but I know that some of us might not get there. I'm setting 15 minutes for this. And so this is how it works. Once we get relaxed, let's say we start at 1, and that's the inhale. Then there's 2 is the exhale, 3 is the inhale, 4 is the exhale, and so on. And you'll count this for yourselves. So this is why I'd encourage you, if you want, to get some music, right? Some relaxing music or your favorite music. Saying that, it's better if it's a little non-lyrical, so that you can actually focus on your breath and numbering. Personally, I'd encourage you to do this in silence, all right? Or as much silence as possible. Some of us have children around. Yes? All right. So the idea is that we normally breathe on this one. We're not going to force the breath. Yes, we normally breathe. So obviously we're all going to finish on different counts because we all have a slightly different breathing pattern, right? Some of us breathe a little bit more deeply, some of us a little bit more shallowly. It's okay. All right. So let's take a shoulders away from the ears and lie down comfortably, either with the legs outstretched or with bent knees. All right. Very nice. Let me take time for us as well. Okay. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out just to start with. Very nice. Ready? Let's go. Beautiful. Memorize where you left off for a second, and just a gentle reminder that if thoughts come into the head, that's okay. Into the mind, that's okay. We accept them and we let them go and we continue. This is not about perfection. In kindness and love, we're doing this. We let them go and we refocus back on our breath and the counting. Very nice. Memorize your number. And for a second, just remember that we're not forcing the breath. We're allowing a normal breath pattern. Some of us may be long in the breathing on the inhale and the exhale. That's okay. Very nice. Continue. Beautiful. If anyone is joining us now, we're breathing from 0 to 99 normally. If we reach 99, we're giving 15 minutes to the clock. Inhaling, let's say, is 1. Exhaling is 2. Inhaling is 3. And so on, without forcing it. We're just relaxing and focusing on breathing and counting. Beautiful. Keep going. Gently and relaxed, without forcing. We're observing our breathing. Developing awareness. Well done. Keep going. Shoulders away from the ears. Give yourself that gift of awareness, breathing, stillness. It's a very beautiful technique, this one, because it's very straightforward and it's really beautiful when we are counting as well, because it helps distract us from every other thought. that might be happening. So keep going. Amazing. We've only got 5 minutes left. So if you've just joined us, we're breathing from 0 to 99. 1 is the inhalation, 2 is the exhalation, 3 is the inhalation, 4 is the exhalation. We're nice and relaxed. We're breathing and counting without forcing our breath. Normal breath. Whenever we inhale, we count 1. And whenever we exhale, we count 1. Beautiful. I've given you 15 minutes. If any of you have miraculously counted to 99, you can then start going backwards. Beautiful. This is why it's really nice for us to do these together. Most of us just won't do them by ourselves, but it's so beautiful to give time to stillness and breathing. That's where we start getting all the answers, or after this, we start getting more answers flowing in. We feel centered and grounded. Normal breath. This isn't a race to 99. It's about awareness and presence. If you've reached 99, now count backwards. If you've just joined us, we're breathing normally. So we're relaxing down and we're counting up normal breaths from 0 to 99. We've only got about 2 minutes left now, but as much as you can. So the inhale is 1, the exhale is 2, the inhale is 3, the exhale is 4. But the idea is that we do this on a normal breath. We're not forcing it. This helps us to develop awareness and have some moment of stillness and presence. And we can do this at any time of the day that we need to take some much needed time out. If you've got kids, do it with the kids. Brilliant. As you can see, I'm doing it with my kid over there. Amazing. Keep going. Normal breath. Relax down. Beautiful. Well done for whatever number you've reached. Obviously, the lower down, the slower, more relaxed the breath in. So actually the idea isn't to reach 99 quickly. Hopefully most of us were still counting, slowing down the breath completely. All right, from here, wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, wiggle your legs, your hips, your shoulders. Very nice. And I want you to take a moment of reflection. How did you feel during that breathing pattern? Was it easy? Was it hard? Did you get a lot of thoughts invading in? Did you feel pain anywhere? Did you clench your jaw and shrug your shoulders? Were you quite strained, or were you quite relaxed and flowing with it? So the idea here is that by developing awareness of our body, of us, our feelings, of our surroundings, we're able to do something about them. If we're going around unconscious and unaware, how can we actually be present and even go around in establishing the upgrades or the changes, the improvements that we want in life? Beautiful. We're going to gently bend the knees and bring ourselves feet and knees together, and gently just wiggle the knees or move the knees from side to side just to get into the spine gently. Then we're going to take the knees together to one side, and we're going to rotate the torso. Then we're going to gently, very, very, very gently and slowly at your own pace, come up to a very comfortable seated position. And let's get our journals and our pens, or a piece of paper and pen, or pencil, whatever you prepare. We're going to get comfortable here, and we're going to talk about fear, and we're going to do an exercise on it. So now fear is a big one, right? Everyone, so take a moment to focus on what I'm saying, because it's so important for us to actually have a general understanding about fear, and actually how much it can cripple us and how much we can actually free ourselves from fear. Have you ever heard of those acronyms? Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The question is, which one are you choosing to do? Let me explain a bit of background, okay? So our unconscious primitive brain lies at the back of the brain. The conscious is here on the frontal lobe, at the front back of the brain. Now, that primitive brain, that sort of fear-based reaction is necessary, and it certainly used to be necessary back in the days when we were running away from lions. But of course, our lifestyles are very different now. We're not faced with those situations, fight or flight situations anymore. However, a lot of us are still allowing that function to be so pronounced in our lives, to the point where obviously that can lead to a lot of stress, anxiety, overwhelm, and, well, quite frankly, take over our lives and even block us, stop us from actually living the life we deserve, from going for our dreams, and even actually more certainly from everyday sort of joyous living. So it's important to understand that fear isn't, okay, it's real in the sense that we feel it. Okay, so I can't just tell you, no, what are you talking about? You're not feeling that. No, it's not true. If you're feeling fear, you're feeling fear, right? But what's important to understand that actually that's a primitive brain construct that we can work with. we can let go. We can choose to let go. Because it's not real. Imagine, just think back to a situation in your life where you made a potential situation. So what was to come? You made it this big. And then you went through it and you were like, oh, that was actually much simpler than I thought it was. That's what fear does to us, right? It makes us think that what we're about to do is so much bigger and more difficult and more scary than it actually is. So awareness is key. So that's one example. There's like sort of the obvious fear, that which is what I spoke about. We often sort of come across it when it comes to our comfort zone, the obvious fear. You know, when you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're starting to sort of really feel like that panic point. Yeah, we've all experienced that, right? I don't know, going for an interview or taking an exam, let's say, or I don't know, about to go on a roller coaster slide, or you can think of examples, right? About to get married, I don't know, about to have a child. You can think of a situation in your life. Then when we were doing it, now the idea is that when we reach that panic point, we do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And it's at the other side of our comfort zone where all the things that we love, we dream of, we deserve, lie. All the miracle, all the juiciness of life, truthfully, lies in the other side of our comfort zone. So it's about being aware of that, guys. I'm giving you knowledge where if you don't have it, if you don't know, you don't know. How are you supposed to know if you don't know, right? This is knowledge. So the other fear type is sort of very subtle. You know, the everyday things that we think, do, or say that we might not actually identify as being fear-based. But when we sit still and reflect and we peel back the layers, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why did I think that? When we peel back the layers, there comes fear. Yes? And usually, of course, the things are not serving us. The thoughts, the actions, and the talk to me, what we think, do, or what did I say? Talk. Sorry, I've had a little blank there. The things that we say, think, or do. Yes? That are not serving us, that are fear-based. So the idea here is that we take a leap of faith, that we become aware, we replace fear with faith and trust and knowing that we can do this. Equally so, we become reflective and understand when something we thought, done, or spoke is based on fear, so we can change it. All right, so you've had enough of me talking now. Oh, I also wanted to remind you that all fears boil down to two primary fears: the fear of not being loved and the fear of not being enough. I bet you anything, I bet you on this, if you were to peel back the layers, it'll be one of those two every single time. And we already know that we're enough and we're loved. And if we don't know that, well, guess what? We're going to continue making decisions out of a place of fear. And, well, we know the consequences of that, right? Okay, let's write down anything right now that we think or feel might actually be a manifestation of fear. What are you scared of? Is there something that you're afraid of right now? Or if hopefully that's not the case, but most of the times it is, even if it's small, Maybe you can think of a recent example where actually fear either stopped you or where you overcame it. Amazing. Right on time. We've got 5 minutes to go. Remember, this is an introduction to everything, guys. I mean, we can talk on this topic forever. Try and sort of be more specific, because the more aware we can be of our fears, the more we can do something about it. Awareness is key. It is that first step to change. Up to 3 is cool. If you've got any more, if you're identifying right now that you've got a lot, and obviously, you know, we're during COVID. I mean, wow, some of us are probably steeped in fear right now. Write it down. Let it down there. Take it out of here where it spins and takes beautiful brain space. Take it out, draw it out from there, put it down on paper. I'm going a little bit crazy with my hands here. All right, amazing. Well done. Well done for that one. So, what I would like to encourage you over the weekend, we're not going to do these sessions over the weekend, but I would really like to encourage you to finish this off if you haven't. Equally so with every other little exercise and distinction that we've made during the week. If possible, give yourself a little bit of time during the weekend, no pressure. At the end of the day, this has to come from you. It can't come from me. Give yourself time to address the fears. Put them down. It's almost like we're seeing them more objectively because they're no longer in here. They're on a piece of paper. It's almost like there's someone else's. Yeah. Okay. But for a second there, we can't leave it at that, right? We can't leave it at I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm this, I'm that. So let's take a nice deep breath in together. Close our eyes and we affirm together. So you can repeat this after me. I am a conscious creator.
I am a conscious creator.
Yes, we've got to feel that. Connect with the higher vibrancy level of love. Yes? So it can't just be, oh, I'm a conscious creator. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I suck. No, that's not going to work. Yes? Take it in with love. Feel that love vibration, that joy that comes from love. Yes, that's the level we want to function at when we're doing affirmations. Yes, that little giggly joy, kind of love vibrancy. So I am a conscious creator. Yes. I am not a slave of fear. Say it.
I am not a slave of fear.
I replace fear with faith.
I replace fear with
Trust, yes.
trust.
I am aware
I am aware
of my fears.
of my fear.
And I know
I know
with confidence
confidence
that I can feel the fear,
that I can feel the fear,
but do it anyway.
but do it anyway.
I'm a reflective person.
I'm a reflective person.
When I say something,
When I say something,
do something,
do something,
or think of something
or think of something
that does not serve me,
that does not serve me,
I will reflect on it.
I will reflect.
I will peel back the layers.
I will peel back the layers.
And if I identify fear,
And if I identify fear,
I will declare with certainty
I will declare with certainty
that I'm not a slave of fear,
that I'm not a slave of fear,
and I can be
and
victorious
I can be victorious
over this stronghold.
over this stronghold.
Take a nice deep breath in. Very nice. Tuck the chin in and gently open the eyes. Observe the patterns, the colors around you. Gently lift up the head. Can you hear? What can you hear right now going on around us? Oh, is it time already? Wow, that went really fast. We're a couple of minutes over time even. Right, we really gotta love you and leave you, everybody. Well done. Keep working on everything. Keep revisiting everything that we've gone through. Have a beautiful day. Wow, it's amazing how fast the time goes. We can be on these things forever. Love you all. Well done.